Hello and welcome to episode 4 of map reading. In the previous episode we talked about reading the stony field, and in this episode we're going to work on the underground passage. The underground passage goes from stony field to dark wood, which you need to progress through the game. Now the underground passage is the first real map reading area that you need to focus on. The cold plains, you have a split in the fork, you have to guess which one. But in the underground passage is the first area where you really have to understand how maps and tiles work. So, you come down and you're going to be on your opening tile. And I'll explain what a tile means in just a sec. So I'm going to explore this whole tile. Now the opening tile only has one way out. Now, as I also mentioned earlier in episode 1, the underground passage and the Den of Evil share some of the same tiles. So if you do enough Den of Evils, you will recognize this layout. So if you're doing a Den of Evil, make sure to check this little nook. You'd come down, check there, come around this way, up quick check to make sure you didn't miss anything, and continue on. But this whole piece right here is your entrance tile. Now, with the underground passage, you want to go straight of the way that you came in. And, if you watch other videos, like Mr. Llama's or anything like that, they'll say, left or right or straight to the way that you came in. Now, the way you came in, you're facing this way. But this is not straight the way that you came in. It'll be straight of the way of which you exit the tile. So this is your exit from the tile. So straight is this way, left is this way, and right is up here. If for some reason you want the underground passage level 2, it'll be left of the way you came in, so down over this way. You don't need anything in there, so you just want straight of the way that you came in, which will be over this way. So whenever possible, you want to go straight. Ooh, that's a bad leg. Okay, so we keep coming, and we got our first split. We can head down this way, or we can continue this way. This is left of the way that we came in. This will be straight. And now it's forcing us this way. So down here you'd basically be running past most of it, unless you saw, your champion or your unique like we had over here. And then continue. Okay, so actually, this should be another split. Up this way, down this way. At this point, I would head down this way in hopes that it heads down this way. Up this way, it could come down over this way and then eventually head down. But you got a higher chance with this one. So I'm going to go this way. Okay. Now we can finally start heading this way finally. Okay. Now right here, I know this is a dead end. As soon as you see these red fallen and shaman, you have hit a dead end. You also see these markers. That's a dead end. So we continue this way. We're still going straight, so we're still alright, even though this is a really long distance. You're doing a speed run. You're hoping for short maps, and this one is definitely a long map. So I'm just going to run around quickly because there's the entrance that you want. But as I've mentioned before, a lot of these tiles share similarities with the Den of Evil, and just to show that there is only one way in and out of the entrance tiles. So, this whole piece is one giant tile. There's where you came in from. So this is straight, just what we wanted. And there's your dark wood. So we came in through a hole in the middle of a field, and I mentioned that it can also be in a cliffside. So that is the other way in which you can enter or exit the underground passage from the stony field or the dark wood. Now I'm going to do one more run through the underground passage. I'm going to come in from the stony waypoint, which, as I mentioned in the previous episode, stony field waypoint is random. You don't know where it's going to be. It doesn't have to be close to a trail, a path. So you basically just have to run and look for the path and then follow it. I'm lucky in this instance. I can see the portal leading to Tristram, so I know the path is up this way. And then we follow. And hopefully I'm not running back to the Cold Plains, which I'm beginning to think I am. Of course. Wrong way. Of course. Well, the entrance in. So, once again, you have to figure out which way to go. A lot of these share the same tiles with the Den of Evil. So this is our exit out of this tile. So there's only one exit. So we need to head straight. So it's not straight from the way that we were facing when we came in, which would be this way. It's straight from where we exit the tile, which is this way. So we come to our split. Down this way or up this way. Well, this will lead straight. But there's our shamans. We saw a couple falling down there. So we knew there was one close, but it was this way. That's all the dead ends. We'll go this way. So we can head down. We can head up. We want to go straight, so we want to keep going this way. Whenever possible, always go straight. So once again, we know that's a dead end because of the fallen and the shamans. Keep coming up. So it's another long map, but I know I'm still heading in the right direction. Okay, now, here's a good hint that it was a wrong area. I thought I was doing good. I was going straight. Somehow I... Yeah. Now this is all one tile, which is a left entrance. So I was doing good going straight, but the game threw me a curveball. And that's the underground passage level 2. Which, as I mentioned earlier, there's nothing down there. And there's no point exploring around, because there's only one exit in and out of the entrance tile, and that's an entrance tile. So, there's not going to be anything up there. So if I was doing a speedrun, I would be really unhappy right now. Oh, backtrack. Now, we can head this way or this way. No, that was a shaman group. Head this way and hope for the best. Uh-oh. Alright, so once again, we're still going straight. We're just hoping, but at least we know we're not going to be throwing another curveball and head to the underground passage level 2, but okay. That is going to be the exit. We've gone straight up, and this is all one tile. Without even seeing it, I know this is the exit. And there's our dark wood. So, you can be throwing curveballs. I said we were going straight. You know, just like on this one, you can see we're going straight, and then it throws us a curveball. So, you know, even the best map readers, you know, I've seen them waste some time, you know, heading what they think is the right direction, and then they reach the area they weren't looking for. It's just a matter of hoping the game doesn't throw you too many curveballs when you're doing your speedrun. If you're playing casually, you've got some extra experience, you know, it's nothing too bad. At this point, you know, just probably still be level 5. You want to be close to your level 6. Once you leave and go into the dark wood, you're hoping to be, you know, like at least 70% to your level 6. And yeah, that will conclude episode 4, the underground passage. Thank you very much, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, and goodbye.